Amount of lanes that I've seen won by Ashfar's level 1 over the last, year and a half has been absolutely insane. This Canyon is going to pay a visit towards the bot side of the map. They are going forward because Razork is on his way.
Yeah, there is already that ghost popped by Jun. Razork's going to turn off. Not a lot of information there. The flash forward from the hands, but already that's first blood going over to Peyz. Razork just a little bit too late on it.
And full control over the dragon. They're going to be happy with that.
Yeah, mid lane control does go to Gen.G here for now as Oscar in and off to the side. Razork just burning down though, and there is no support. Peyz is going to cleanse, finds the auto in the end as the equalizer is coming down as well.
The thing that Gen.G should be thinking about is taking a page out of T1's book and looking at that Baron.
Oh yeah.
Right,
yeah.
like they have full control over the top side of the map. Their Baron is very fast with the Corki. And Fnatic, while they have a nice setup for the Dragon, Gen.G could just choose to concede it and exchange it for a Baron. And with their siege, I think that would be a scary thing for them to have.
Keen's on a pretty nice flank angle here. The equalizer's brilliant as well, and he finds two with the shove forward. Canyon's going to take down Jun to start this one off, and Humanoid is just thrown into the blender. Noah follows, and this is just a wash. Gen.G. The base is about to be broken open with the man advantage. Gen.G should be able to get more than one inhibitor. In fact, this top inhibitor turret goes down in a blink of an eye, as does Razork. There was a Wukong there, I'm pretty sure, but he just disappears. And now Nexus turret's in the eyes of Gen.G. We're cresting the 27-minute mark, and I don't know whether the game has much more in it than that.
A single fight was all it took, and they're looking for another.
Yeah, there's the all-out from Keen. He might just be taken down here. A couple of turrets might be too much for him. Never mind. He's just able to walk it off. Peyz is the one that dies, but the Nexus is going to follow suit.
Still in favor of Canyon as he makes his way towards bot lane. Peyz and the Hens.
Ow. These spinning axes doing a lot of work. Stand aside, going to connect there as Jun's knocked up into the sky. A few of these axes landing, but no, offering a fair bit of damage back. But now Canyon makes his way in. Oh my god! Peyz just executes him with the ultimate.
I mean, it's terrifying, but I do like it.
Okay, you gotta
look at Oscar in mid.
Yeah. And if he finds his keeper's verdict, it could be absolutely massive. Now the Poppycopter is spinning. Keen taking so much damage though. Chovy finds the ultimate. They throw away the Draven. That's a lot of damage missing, but Keen finds the pushback. It's just not going to quite be enough. He's so tanky. And in comes Peyz now with these axes. And with the Draven turning up onto Fnatic here. Keen just wandering forward. He'll find the Q onto Razork. And now Chovy is flying down. Noah's going to be executed, but Chovy will suffer the same fate. Peyz is just popping off though, throwing these axes left, right, and center, and no one is answering the Draven. There are too many threats for them to deal with. And they're in the Thunderdome, gentlemen, and this Dragon is just breathing hell down on top of them. Canyon off to the side, waiting for his moment, and breathing goes the Dragon. They'll take their chances with the bug, but the Draven is too scary.
You know this is coming.
Yeah.
But even if Oscar dies, he has the passive to be able to soak up a lot of the wave.
Why this Scion is so incredibly powerful as he does charge up the Q. That is going to be the go button, and there is first blood going over to Peyz.
The bot lane tower is more susceptible to TP back in. For those that didn't get to watch the finals, Broken Blade did this exact thing against Fnatic, where the Scion just kept getting dived. It was Fnatic diving the Scion. Oscar's very familiar with this.
Yeah. Level 2 now, but he's still so incredibly squishy. The flash has to come out here from Canyon. This double is not the greatest, as finally they'll be able to take him down. It was an execute onto Lehens.
Do you remember the old support killer faker on the block where he just sit in fog of war and he just murder your support everywhere? It feels like Humanoid has come in and said, Lehens, I got a bone to pick with you, and he is just out for blood as he looks to try and kill this fish.
That's a really good game plan against Lehens.
Yeah, and that is a great interruption, but the ulti comes down. Chovy doesn't even look at the explosions, but now Humanoid finds the backline once again. The chains will connect, and he will grab the execution, but he's going to have to sacrifice himself forward. And now Chovy going to get knocked up on the back end. I thought maybe it'd be his moment, but now Keen making his way in. The Condemn into the wall. The Xin Zhao's dead, and I think Keen may just be able to wipe the rest of this one. Double 80 carries chasing after the Scion, and you can understand why. The culling just softens up everyone though, and now Fnatic has to get out. That burst damage, just absurd. And the flash forward from Peyz, he does not want to be executed, and he will not, because Humanoid is now dead. Noah suffering the same fate. Keen just doing some vain things here in the middle of the team fight, and Noah is actually going to survive. Counteracts the arrow with his forehead, and it didn't quite work out.
Somehow Noah has a bounty.
All right, well, there's another ulti to connect.
And there it
Noah
goes.
is very dead. That bounty that you were talking about immediately collected.
So glad you spotted it, Benny.
And,
Otherwise, you might not have
yeah,
known.
and now Trophy once again breathing, but Humanoid wants to stop that. He's going to have to get out of there, though. Good crescent guard from Razork to keep his distance from Gen.G. But they are still bearing down on them, and now Keen's running amok. Once again, he gets into position, but the chain is fantastic. They've got too many threats, though, and it's now Peyz that dives on, manages to kill both of the solo laners. The 1-for-1, they might be okay with it. I guess they're going to take something, but I think,
pushing.
yeah, Keen is just taking names and turrets all across this map. He just presses up on Nico's stealth.